Definitely wrong with our tax structure if all our entities of government are wanting and needing more revenue that should be collected, and the underlying cause of that is that we've got a tax structure in this state that has been with the state since the state had first incorporated, and it's just kind of like we keep. If somebody out here had a team and a wagon and they're trying to compete in today's world, and they keep patching up on the wagon, it's no wonder that we don't have money for education and all the other things that should be addressed here. There are some ways that probably money could come automatically to our educational entities, and one way, I think, if we had a good open, transparent policy with our government down there, so we could see exactly where everything is going. There's probably money going places where it shouldn't be going, and that could certainly come. If education don't need it, then property tax relief certainly does. And there are some other areas. We had in place at one time partial direct funding, and this is another workable idea that you know, we heard talk here years ago about video lottery was going to be the greatest thing there was for education, and I guess the way I understand it gets dumped into the general fund, and who knows where it goes. So whatever we decide to think we need to put for education, it needs to be marked education, direct funded to the school districts. Outrage that the cost of education for these young people is so extravagant, and then try to pay it back on what they're paid for teaching. So ideas on what to do about that, you know, it probably won't. Well, two solutions. We could advance our concern for education if our government maybe would step up and pay for part of this education, so young teachers aren't strapped with such a high debt. And the only other solution would be to, and it seems like in South Dakota all they want to do is raise our property taxes, so we'd have to raise property taxes maybe for more education. However, that there is something on the horizon, that's the development of green energy. That there's a terrific device out there that can produce energy very, very efficiently from the wind. And then, of course, probably the most beneficial to the state of South Dakota, maybe to add some monies to education or property tax relief, would be the LED light bulb. And it's amazing how much, almost 50% can be saved with these LED light bulbs. School parking lots, state parking lots, and eventually go into school buildings and state buildings. And there again, since we don't have open government, it's hard to know how much we are going to save, because it's difficult to know what we're paying now. Well, I asked for your vote. I guess I think competition is good.